Hello, my darlings. Today I will be telling a story time from my not so distant past. As some of you may know, I am a vet student. What that means, it doesn't matter. And as a part of being a vet student, we are taken to a community centre to complete our work. With that comes the responsibility of a bus driver. However, on our first day, we're all from different places, so for instance, there might be a group of 4 from one place, and then with ours there were 8, so the bus goes between our workplaces to take us to this other workplace, and that's confusing, it's not worded well, but to keep it vague, our workplaces. This will be the bus and this will be me. It's a pen and a glue stick. The glue stick is yellow like a bus. There's the link. There's no link with the unicorn. But anyway, the bus rocks up to our workplace. We're nervous enough as it is. It's just thrown onto us. Here's your workplace. We're like, oh, thank you, that's very gracious. And it starts moving. And I'm thinking, how are we supposed to board a moving bus? So we go closer, and the bus moves. And then we go closer, and it's just a game of cat and mouse at this point. No matter how fast you go, the bus is many steps ahead of you. I get to the point where I start sprinting toward the bus, and that's when the bus sped off, and the girls and I were left stranded without a way to get to our workplace, which was a pain. One of them called up the coordinator to tell her what happened, and let's just say she wasn't happy because things were not working out as they had hoped. This bus driver is paid to do their job, not to leave workers behind, because our job is important too, as we're going to work toward creating a better future for younger people. That was the first week, so a different bus got called to pick us up because the girls had already been dropped off, and we have a limited amount of time. Just as I do with money, clearly, our props aren't the best. To witness that, it was insane. That was one of the worst bus trips in my life, and I don't like public transport as it is. Not because of what the transport's for, but how the people act, whether that be the customers or the driver. However, they do have a difficult job, and sometimes it's hard dealing with people. But to treat your customers as bad as the customers treat you doesn't make it any better. Not that it's right or justifiable that the customers are rude in the first place, given that they are to begin with. In saying so, being driven off on was a dreadful and caused panic amongst us. We never got an apology or acknowledgement from the company. However, we did not get the same bus driver for the remainder of the year. Remind you, this was in February. This brings us to a video I have to share with you guys. It's of our bus driver, a different one, leaving the bus to go to McDonald's. On the way, and there is a stop where a few of the girls have to get off, there's a McDonald's, and this guy, because he's hungry or he hasn't eaten, whatever reason, decides to leave us to get some food. Now, that is not professional, and like I mentioned before, we have a limited time to get to our workplace, where we sit down at our respective tables, talk as a class, and then go home at the end of the day. And it's not as easy as it sounds because there's a lot of bookwork and marking to do, as well as signing. although he wasn't gone for long, just to see that the bus driver unlocked his seatbelt, opened the bus door, left us, went to a restaurant, and came back with food. Since then, no other bus driver has done the same, and thankfully so, because that's messed up. He has a job to do, and there was another McDonald's on the way back, where he could have easily stopped. But he chose that stop at that time when we had places to go. So I'll share the clip with you and tell me what you think. Thanks for watching.